Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. My name is the introverted girl, aka Jasmine, and today I am in a new location, of course, which is the living room of mine. So I'm just in the living room because actually I am cooking some food for my family tonight, and then on top of that, I also am just chilling, like I'm not doing nothing. Sis basically don't have to go to work until the weekend, so I'm glad that I'm just gonna be filming this for you guys before I do though go into work, because it is gonna be a crazy weekend. But you never know, I might film since I do have a long shift this coming weekend, which will be 9 hours, which is very long to me. But since I work in like a clothing store, it's not that long. But today I'm going to be showing you guys my Bible study and also my journaling study my journaling routine as well. So the first thing I do is always write what I'm thankful for. So honestly, I'm just thankful for cooking food for my family. So that's what I'm going to be writing right now. Is I'm thankful for cooking for my family. And then the next thing I do is answer a question from here. So I like pick a question from this book. I'm still on this book right here, which is 3,000 Questions About Me. I did do a video on my journaling routine. I definitely like probably put it in the link below. And then on top of that, I'll probably like show y'all like that's me in my little elementary hoodie. And yeah, that was like at my old house, and I just wanted to I was thinking of a video to do, and that's me kind of doing my journal routine. So it's kind of the same routine that I have, but I never showed y'all my Bible study routine, so can't wait to show y'all that. But for right now, I am gonna pick a question, and after I pick a question, I just start writing it on here. Literally, that's what I do. Like, I'll show y'all a little bit of all my pages that I have been writing. Like, I write a lot. I never write in the back though. Like, on the back, you just are reading rant, rant. So what basically like I put on the back is kind of a summary of what I wrote right here, and it's basically just a rant. Like, I'm just ranting in my journal. Nobody doesn't know what I'm ranting about, only I do. And I'm just ranting about life, about my struggles, about just the world in general sometimes, and even like myself and things I definitely don't want to continue to do, like bad habits, or just trying to make good ones and be like a better person each day as I go. And on top of that, I have not journaled yet, but I will. I like journaling something that, like, a question that kind of stands out to me. So I'm just gonna read through the journals real quick. Read through the questions real quick, and I'll definitely like get back to you on like which one I wanted to answer. So I did find sorry, little allergies. So I did find a question. What is slash was the best thing about being single? I mean, as someone who has never been into a relationship at all, I definitely have a lot of like good things about like what it is like being single and why it's important to be single, even in your time of like trying to find that love of your life, but you have to be very patient of it. So I definitely will be going ahead and starting to write about it, and into that we're going to get straight into my Bible study. And basically I'm gonna give y'all a word and just what I learned from it. And we're on actually the last week of my Bible study, which is uh, I think week 5, and then tomorrow, like on Wednesday, I'll be going on to week 6. So I'm really curious on what week 6 what what week 6 will be all about. But for right now, I am gonna answer the question. In which another thing I do in order like not to answer the question twice, because sometimes I would do that. I always put on the page answer it, so I know that I answered the question. Because sometimes my mind would not know if I answer the question or not. So I just always like put it on there so I can make sure that that answer is already answered, and I just have to find a new one to answer, especially if I'm going like back to the same page, because I go all over these pages. Like, I have not started. I started kind of on one. That's why this is kind of a little ripped and old. But I move around. Oh, this one's already blank, but I mean I can go to one that I did. Like so far I answered 3 questions in here. And then on top of that I answered, I mean, I think I only just answered 1 question, but the other 2 I just kinda said yes ma'am. And I never used them, which the question was, can you use chopsticks when you eat? Have you tried? No, I have never used chopsticks at all. And the other question where I says, yes, ma'am, have you cried at a movie? I mean, yes, I have. Every movie I have cried. I don't know why. But for right now, I'm gonna go right back to that page. I kind of lost it. Oh my goodness. Yes, okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and start writing, y'all. And also another thing, when I do write, I always start off with "Dear Lord," so I feel like at the end of the prayer, I always like say "Amen." Sincerely, Jasmine. I put my name. And yeah, through the whole entire journal entry, I was just talking about how, you know, healing is honestly the best part about being single, and also just trying to find more and discover yourself and build experience with yourself as you're alone, to learn sizes about yourself that you never thought that were there, or that you always like hid or hide away. And it's a good thing about like being, you know, single. Being single, honestly, sometimes to some people can be lonely and depressing, but for me it's not. I think that for me, since I have not been in a relationship for so long in my life, I am okay with honestly not being in a relationship. Like, I'm good. I don't really know when that relationship will come along. And another thing I wrote up in here was that I would just love for that to kind of happen unexpectedly, like as I'm like out here doing the work, trying to heal parts of myself that need to be healed. I really do want to kind of like have that person show up, you know, unexpectedly. I'm like, oh, okay, like, so maybe I am gonna be in a relationship when that, you know, person I end up with becomes, becomes my friend first. Because I love the trope where people become your friend and then you become, you know, lovers afterwards. Like, it's just such a good trope, and, you know, I love it, and I see it with Spencer and Olivia and Janine and Gregory, which I've talked about before. I mean, I love Janine and Gregory, and I love Spencer and Olivia, so it's just really nice to be around people. I mean, not be around people, but watch people's love stories and on television, and you're like, well, I hope I can basically like have that someday. And even if it's not like that, because I know TV and real life is not the same, you know, they're very different from each other, and it just happens in the way God basically thinks for me to happen, you know, because he knows the story, he knows my love story, he knows the story that he knows. I can't even talk. He knows my love story so well that when it happens to me, it will be so unexpected, and I will know that because it's from God and only God, you know. So that's all I can say. And I hope that you can take that too to anyone who is single, or even if you're not single and you are in a relationship. Like, I remember saying up in here, like, being in a relationship can definitely be a responsibility, you know, and also communication, and like having to like work things out whenever you guys have a disagreement. So definitely that's what relationships is all about. And for me, I just don't ever want like to be in a relationship that I want so bad that isn't for me, because what's not for me is not for me. Like, I've really been like recently kind of thinking about that a lot this week, is just not caring about what's not for me, because honestly, I don't want what's not for me. I don't want to grab what's not for me, and I just don't want to rush anything, because what am I in a rush for? Like, why do I need to get into a relationship so quickly? You know, like, if people are in relationships, you know, I'm happy for them, and I hope that that relationship with them lasts. And if people are not in a relationship and you are single like me, or never been in a relationship like me, it's okay. Like, eventually you will find your Prince Charming or your princess someday, and I hope that you do. And I hope that you know, find that love that God wants for you. You know, that's really the best definition, I will say. Like, waiting for that right time and right moment, and waiting for that right person someday. Okay, so I'm all done with this. Basically, you know, I said what I'm thankful for, which I'm cooking food for my family. I wrote in my journal about what is the best part about being single, and then on top of that, yeah, I'm done basically with my journaling. So since I'm done with this, I always put it aside, because this is the first one I always get done. And the second one I have to do is Bible study. So all I have to do is just read a few verses up in the Bible that the year in the Bible shows me, or tells me in the week, because right now we are in week 5, right there. And what I'm reading, which I'm on the last one, will be Matthew 11 through 13. Yeah, Matthew 11 through 13. I thought it was Matthew 11 to 12, and then I always have to like double check, because sometimes I be wrong, literally. But yeah, and then after that, after I'm done reading it, I just kind of reflect with the story I wrote with all these questions, and I write it basically on here in this binder. So that's what I do. I kind of don't do what I do in my journal. I don't write God a letter or anything. I don't even write behind the thing. All I do is put let me show you what one that I did yesterday. All I do is write at the top, you know, Bible study reflection, Isaiah 23 through 28. So, you know, clearly a girl. She was writing. But yeah, I'm just gonna be going ahead to finish this up right here. I'm actually gonna put my phone on the charger because it needs to get a little bit charged. So I will definitely read this, and then I'm gonna come back and I'll just have you see me write this as my phone is charged while I'm reading. So yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna kind of explain to you what I learned from the story and what I wrote down right here. So let me go put this on the charger real quick, and I'll see y'all when I get back. The way that we are as like humans, and even the people that we are definitely also are around too. Like if we are around people who like do bad things or kind of are not kind of having good intentions for themselves or even for their life that they're living, you're kind of gonna be shaped it as much as if you're around people who Bible study or journal or who is trying to like build a life for themselves, and you're gonna kind of be just like them too. Even like people who just laugh 24/7 or just love having fun and just being around, you know, just having that good energy instead of trying to be around the people who kind of want to do bad things or get in trouble or just kind of just don't have that good type of feeling in themselves. And even that comes with what we say, how we feel, you know, and how we act a certain way towards people. Like, you definitely have to grow into being a good person. I mean, we cannot be perfect. I know that also in the Bible it says that we have all fallen short to like sin, and the only person that's like that's perfect in this world is the man above, and that's it. And I think that that's okay. And if I'm being totally honest with you, no matter where we're going or how we're doing it in life, you know, you have to have a decision in your life and make a decision like, and when I'm doing good or and when I'm doing bad. And I wouldn't say that even if you are doing bad or you do a bad thing or you sin in the worst way, like you're a horrible person. No, you're not a horrible person. You just have to learn from that and grow from that, and especially also like pray to that to God and ask him like to forgive you. Because I mean, as someone who has done a lot of sins or is still trying to learn how to let go, because it can definitely be difficult to let go, but sometimes you have to let go and let God. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Honestly, I'm gonna try my best to do something different, you know, next week and actually give you a vlog. I feel like I've been giving you videos just being in my house and sitting up in here. And yeah, that is my whole entire I'm so sorry. That is my whole entire Bible study routine, my journaling study routine. I hope that you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up and comment. Again, my name is the Introverted Girl, aka Jasmine. I post every single Thursdays at 1 in California time, Pacific time. And yeah, I hope whatever day you're watching this, morning, noon, night, or wherever you guys are in the world, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, have a good, I hope you have a good day or had a good day.